Hi everyone, welcome to my new channel. For those who recognize me from another channel, well, I'm using this one, which is a channel that I started 3 years ago with a total different intention about it. So I'm using it from now on specifically to speak about vinyl and in English, because the other channel I speak in Portuguese, my original language, a lot. So to put things aside, and for this one to be worldwide, and for many people be able to understand what I'm saying, even with my lovely accent. Um, this is going to be the channel to speak about vinyl, my vinyl. Although I have in the background my books instead of my vinyl records, but just because I think it's the best spot in my house right now uh, to do videos. That's all. Okay. I have the vinyl collection in front of me, but I have this like in an L or something, so it doesn't work out as best as this background. So today I'm speaking about Black Friday. Today is Friday, the Black Friday, the famous Black Friday, when most of people go and buy stuff that comes out during this time, dedicated to this day, the RSD. And I'm going to be honest, usually it doesn't work out for me because um 90% of everything that comes out don't come out with that great sound quality, which is something that I'm starting to get a little bit more dedicated to since I started to buy all the stuff, especially because of this amazing shop where I've been today. I'm going to show you some stuff that I bought it from there in a few minutes, and I'll leave a link below with a video from another YouTube channel, which is the Vinyl Hunters, and they have a video in that shop, and then you can search and see which shop it is, better than me doing a video in there. So I was telling you about Black Friday and RSD. Usually doesn't work out for me because I don't like the pressings that much in terms of sound quality. Usually, most of it, 90% of it, doesn't come out with that great quality. And maybe that's because of the market nowadays that is totally dedicated to a crowd that listens to the record one time, sometimes not even that. So they don't care about sound quality. They just care about to have the big format in vinyl and show it probably on a YouTube channel like this one, whatever. But that makes that it's sellable and people buy it even if the quality is crap. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I like to buy new stuff. Don't get me wrong. And I have like 2 or 3 records from the RSD day, but I'm not a big fan of it, and I think it's a little bit of a scam, to be honest with you. So today I went shopping into that shop that I'm going to leave the link below in the description, in the video description, and I'm going to show you what I bought. I went there actually to get 10 records, and let's make quick comparison. For example, I was telling you about the RSD day. There's also the prices. New record nowadays, and sometimes they are reeditions. They cost like between 30 to 40 quid, 40 pounds. It's quid is like the British slang for those who don't know. And for 40 pounds, or let's say 46 pounds, instead of buying like a record, I brought 10 records with me that I'm not going to show you today because I'm leaving it for another video, and I'm waiting for 3 or 4 more records that I had to order online because they didn't have it, but they have the bulk of what I'm going to show in a specific video. So today I'm just going to show you the extras, which was I got there, and they have some stuff outside sometimes for like 12-inch records for £1, and usually they're not in the best shape, obviously, for that price. But if you check it, if you do your crate digging properly, sometimes you get a little bit surprised. And that's what happened to me. So let's say I didn't spend 40 quid on each record I bought on RSD day. I just paid 5 quid and in a crate digging, and I think I did some pretty good job. It's not obviously the best editions in the world, but they're pretty good. So I got this one, which is the Beach Boys Summer Days. It's not one of my favorites, but let's see if I can show you. It's a mono, and this is not the US edition. It's the first UK edition that came out not in 1965 as the US, 1 year after, so 1966. And this was probably the one that was in worse shape. I don't know if you can notice the cover. It has like a little bit of a rip, but as you can see, I put it on these outer sleeves and it looks perfectly fine. So there you go. It's a little bit beat up, but let's say that my trick is usually I put the record like from this angle, exposed to the light, and then if you don't notice the hairlines, not really deep scratches, the hairlines, I give it a try. So, and for £1, let's say £1, OG UK edition of this lovely Beach Boys record that I didn't have. Yeah, so there you go, £1. And then this was one of the records that I wanted to have for so long. And I thought, I thought this was a re-edition actually from the 80s. So I only check what I bought when I get home and start cleaning the records, putting on the sleeves, and then I check on discogs. And while I'm putting the record on discogs and checking the matrix and all that stuff, that's when I found out that this is an original edition, not a first edition, I think, but an original edition from, I think this is from 1967, if I'm not wrong. Anyway, I didn't put any information aside to tell you guys, so if I miss anything, don't just ignore it. So this is the first album from the Bee Gees when they were 5 and not 3, and this is really more into psychedelic pop from the 60s, which is more my kind of thing. And I don't have any Bee Gees record, but there are a few from the first years from their career that I'm pretty interesting, being this one, the one that I was most interested on having it. And now I have it. So there you go. An OG from the year that came out. It's an UK edition, obviously. I live in UK, so getting US editions in UK, it's a little bit harder. The same as to everyone who lives in US, getting UK editions might be harder for you guys. The same thing happens to me living here. But anyway, there you go. So another OG for £1. Let's say £2. Yeah, 2 records. I got this one from Brad. I didn't have anything from Brad. I have this kind of personal streaming list that I share with my wife with only kind of romantic love songs, and I added one from Brad pretty recently. I don't know that much about this band. I only heard about it a lot. But there's one song in here, Baby, I'm a Want You, which is the name of the record actually. Hold on. And this is a gatefold. It comes with the insert. I'm not taking out. I'll do that in individual videos. Sorry. So this is not that kind of video. And it's an Electra edition. It's an OG. I don't know if it's a first press from the year that came out, but a UK edition. And there you go. It's in pretty good shape. I know it's not hard to find this record, especially for a cheap price, like £2-3. Any one of these records, you can find it here for £3-4, something like that online. But then you have to add the shipping costs, and then it goes to £8-9, £10 sometimes. So there you go, £1, and it's finally mine. I wanted to have this one. Now I'm gonna show you another one that I wanted to have for a long, long time. It's a UK OG edition from the year that came out, 1985, 86. I don't want to get it wrong, but something like that. And obviously Katrina and the Waves, and has like this amazing, well-known party song that I loved it for so long. And I wanted to have a copy, but I'm going to be honest. It's more for that song than for the whole album itself. So I didn't want to spend more than £1, and there you go. Obviously, there's this little problem in the cover, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm in relation with that. It depends on the records. I buy what I buy and how I buy it, and the condition that I acquire it. It depends on how much I want the record. So this one is perfectly fine for me. And an Atlantic, although it's UK, and this one is pretty almost near mint. So £1, there you go. It's mine. Fine. And last not least, to make the £5, also for £1, I got this. I know it's not one of the best albums from the Shadows, and I know lots of people don't even like the Shadows and consider them like, yeah, just like this band that has the version of I don't know the name of the song, Comanche, no, something like that. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, I bought this because the cover and the record, they are in pretty good shape. They were £1, but you can get it pretty cheap online. So I got it this, and I'm gonna say it. There are a few exceptions that I buy the record not only for the music, sometimes a little bit for the music, but more for the cover. And I have this kind of dream on having one day every cover done by Hypnosis. Obviously, Pink Floyd, if I want to get the OGs, it's going to be really hard because I'm going to have to pay a lot, unless I'm pretty lucky. You never know. But I have quite a few already. They have this huge catalog, so it's going to take me ages. But yeah, that was the main reason. So I have one more cover from Hypnosis. The record is so and so. It's okay. I don't mind to listen once in a while, but I'm going to be honest. If it wasn't for the cover, I wouldn't have brought it with me. There were a few things that I could have brought it, but you know what? I thought £5, it's fine. And this is stuff that I really want. The other stuff was like so and so. And when it's like there's some indecision on my wanting, I just leave it aside, because usually I tend to put it aside after a couple of months, and then it starts getting in a bulk to get it and go to a record shop that exchanges it for some cash or some things, a budget in the shop for you to use. And I frequently do that. So yeah, there you go. This was my Black Friday video, my first video on this channel. I had only 3 videos, just for you to have a notion, on this channel. So from now on, if you're watching this video, you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel, leave a thumbs up. It just takes a few seconds, and it helps me out to put me a little bit more exposed to the YouTube vinyl community. Just to be in touch with everyone, because I want to dedicate myself 100% to the vinyl community on YouTube and see how it goes, okay? Not wanting to make this big channel to make monetization from it. It's just for fun. Just for fun. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's see you in the next video. I don't know when. I'm just starting this slowly. I have some ideas on my mind, so let's see how it goes. Okay? Thanks to everyone who watched the video, especially the ones who subscribed it and put the thumbs up, and see you soon.